Morning, friends. Today we're going to read a new story called Jen is with her mom, and we're going to decide what pet Jen will get. Before we read, let's go over some vocabulary. Here are some words you're going to see in the story today. Repeat after me. And. AR says R. This word is bark. Bark. Notice when I said that word, I didn't say ark. Ark. I had to go all the way back to and say it all over again and slide my hand under it. If you don't slide your hand under it, you're going to forget to say that first sound all over again. So you have to sound out the word ark and then start over ark. What do you have to do? Say start over. Here's your next word. If. With. Remember, every time you say it, start over. With. We know this word is when you do something along with someone else. So I go to the store with my sister. The next card has two words because we often see them together. So repeat after me. Too much. Too much. Much. Remember, go back to the M and start over. Much. Too much. Those are all of the words that we're going to see in our story today. Turn to a clean sheet of paper and write these words on that page. Then stop the video and read them again with me like this. And, bark, with, too much. All right, great job. Now, another thing you're going to practice today is when you read, figuring out the word that you don't know. Here is a sentence that you're going to see in the book. It goes like this. The d bark too much. The d bark too much. When you don't know a word, before you ask a grown-up, there are a couple of things that good readers do. If you don't know what this word is, skip it and come back. Read the rest of the sentence. And then go back and see if you can figure out what that word is. This sentence gives you a clue. It says something bark too much. The other thing you can do is look at the first letter. It starts with the D. What do you know that starts with the D and can bark? So could this be the dinosaurs bark too much? No, that wouldn't make sense because dinosaurs don't bark. Could it be the donuts bark too much? No, because donuts don't bark. There's only one animal we know that barks and starts with the D. The dogs bark too much. All right, let's see if you can do another one. Here's one. This is harder. The sleep too much. Now, I'm going to tell you that this is an animal because the rest of the story gives us that clue. This is an animal. But what animal do you know that could sleep too much and would be in a pet shop? Could it say the cougar sleeps too much? No, you don't see cougars in a pet shop. You see those in the jungle. Could it say the couches sleep too much? No, couches don't sleep. So what animal do you know that starts with a K and can sleep? I hope you said cats. The cats sleep too much. Now, when you read this on your paper, you may not remember what that word is. So do what I just told you to do. Skip it. Keep reading and come back. Then look at the first letter and use that to help you along with the clues in the sentence. If you do that, you will be able to read a lot more without a grown-up. Here are two more words you need that will be in the story, so write these on your paper as well. This is look. And one way to remember look is different from like is because look has two O's in the middle that look like eyeballs. Write this on your paper and draw the eyeballs. Also, after that, draw this word. This is not look, but it starts with the S, and it also has 2 eyeballs. What else can you do with your eyes that starts with the S? I hope you said see. This is the word see, and it's an old sight word. You already have it on your wall over there. So write these 2 words with the eyeballs, look and see. Now we're going to read the story. Today you're going to practice finding who the story is about and what the story is about. So here's the story. Jen is with her mom. They are at a pet shop. Jen can get a pet. She can pick the pet she likes. Jen looks and looks. The dogs bark too much. The cats sleep too much. The birds bite too much. The fish just swim. A fish is best, says Jen. Who are the people in this story? I hope you said Jen and maybe her mom. What are the things in this story? I hope you said the dogs, the cats, the birds, and the fish. If you don't remember all of them, go back and read the story again, and this time make a cartoon in your head as you read. You should have seen dogs in your imagination. What were the dogs doing? I hope you said barking. What were the cats doing in your imagination? Did you see them curled up on a pillow sleeping? What were the birds doing? Did you see them biting and pecking at something? And what were the fish doing? I hope you saw them just swimming. What do you think Jen's face looked like when she saw the fish? What do you think her face looked like when she saw the other animals barking and sleeping and biting too much? Why is Jen at the pet shop? Is she there to buy dog food? Or is she there to get a new fish tank? No, we know that Jen is not there to get dog food, and she's not there to get a fish tank. It says Jen can get a pet, so she wants the animal. She can pick the pet she likes. So she's going to get the fish. She might get a fish tank too, but that's not why she's there. She's there to get a pet. So what pet do you think Jen is going to get? Okay, now you're going to pause the video and practice reading this story again with me until you feel like you can read it on your own. Do not stop the video until you've practiced at least 5 times and you feel like you can read this on your own. Read it with me again. Jen is with her mom. They are at a pet shop. Jen can get a pet. She can pick the pet she likes. Jen looks and looks. The dogs bark too much. The cats sleep too much. The birds bite too much. The fish just swim. A fish is best, says Jen. Good job.